Hey all you boys and girls, Abshire here, playing a little bit of a really fun mod for Empire Total War called Brother vs. Brother, the American Civil War. For this particular engagement, I played as a Confederate unit going up against a Federal unit. I did give them more troops than I did. I was going to play sort of a lazy D and play with my cavalry a little bit because I noticed they had Quantrill's Raiders, so I don't think I could go without an opportunity to try that. So this is just going to be some of the highlights of the battle, because I know some of these strategy games can be rather boring to watch, so I tried to highlight the coolest parts. Right now this is my Confederate infantry moving up onto the line, where we're going to take part in a holding action before we take the fight to the enemy. I have to say I'm impressed with the detail, the level of detail. Now here's an infantry unit that broke off from the rest of the formation, so I decided to send my cav after it to see how my cav would do, and well, they performed magnificently. Once that group broke, they ran me into another group, so I said to hell with it, continue the charge, and we did. Now once that unit broke, I pulled my cav back to defend my artillery, but I successfully routed those two units. And this is the part of the battle where the infantry start moving up closer to my infantry, and I start engaging them at distances of up to 200-300 meters, 40 yards. And I just thought that this sounded and looked so awesome. Not many times you get to see this many guys firing that many weapons in rapid succession like that. But my boys were going to hold the line here. And then once we had the line held, we were going to advance on them. So we thinned them out pretty good with my calves picking them off here and there. My artillery kept their artillery pinned for the most part. Then they tried to do a valiant charge up the middle. I don't know what they were thinking. They were probably out of options by this point. I had broken most of their attacks. But I had to hand it to these guys. They put up a hell of a fight, I mean, considering. They made it further than any other unit did. That shot broke their spirit. And then I ordered my infantry to put a volley into them. And when that happens, well, you'll see. And then I send my cavalry to ride them down as they retreat. Once they broke, I pulled my cav back, and then I started advancing on them. Then they put up a hell of a little defense when I was moving up on them. This is from their perspective. These are Ohio volunteers that I was fighting against. I was using North Carolina volunteers to fight them. These Ohio volunteers put up a good fight, but eventually I broke their line. I mean, that's just awesome looking. Once their line was broken, they didn't have much in the way for my infantry, except their artillery. So rather than sending my cavalry to take the artillery out, I decided to send my infantry, since my cav at this point was pretty exhausted and I had lost quite a few numbers. But oh, it was at that point I'm wondering why they didn't just spike the guns and pull out. And this is what's left of their infantry, the Ohio Volunteers, putting up a valiant effort to defend themselves against my boys in gray. It did not fare too well for them, as you can see. Their formation was horrible, and I don't know why they went with that. I quickly bring another unit into the fray, and we make quick work of the blue bellies that were left. And as you can see, victory is mine. If you guys are interested in getting any kind of stuff like this, be sure to check out the mod database. That's where I found this, and it's quite entertaining, and I think you guys will enjoy it.